There's been some big news today in the gaming world. Nintendo is now delaying pre-orders for the Switch 2 here in the US, and it's directly tied to the new tariffs that are set to go into effect on Chinese imports. There's even been a big hit to Nintendo's stock because of the market reacting to this. Now, before we go any further, full transparency, you know I'm not a fan of tariffs in general. I come from a more Austrian economics libertarian perspective, but that said, I'm working on a full video about the economics of gaming prices, so we'll dig deeper into that there. But this Nintendo situation gives us a very real immediate example of what I've been talking about. Japan was not fully exempt. They weren't exempt at all from the new tariffs. They also got hit with a reciprocal tax. And even though Nintendo is a Japanese company, they produce, like others, a lot of hardware and components in China. Because of that, depending on how their products are classified upon import, they're going to get hit with some pretty hefty taxes when bringing goods into the US. And regardless of how you feel about tariffs, the US has a huge advantage in that it's a massive consumer market. But this is just the beginning. It's not just Nintendo. Big companies and small companies across multiple industries manufacture so much in China. This isn't just a cheap labor issue. This stems from the US regulating and taxing its citizens to death. As it stands today, there hasn't been any monumental change to domestic taxation, be it individual or corporate, or regulatory policy here in America that would make it easier to produce goods here locally. Even if companies wanted to move production back to the US and pay for the higher costs, America simply doesn't have the infrastructure to do that at scale. And when you understand how we got here, building that out is something that's going to take years, not months. So things are about to get very, very interesting. And while everybody online is pointing fingers right now, just remember the supply chains we've relied on for decades don't adjust overnight. We'll talk more about this in upcoming videos. Stay tuned.